Previously on Survivor. Era found himself as the last remaining Atonga member in a sea of Nafanua castaways, and hope for survival was fading away. But on the Majority Alliance, Game Show was starting to crack, and his methods made it difficult for his allies to trust him. Luigi and Infernox both felt ready for change, and Sea-Dog was willing to go with them and potentially make a big move. Game Show died during the survival phase, giving himself a 1-minute time penalty at the next immunity challenge, hoping that he would lose and make himself a target. His strategy was to survive a vote out where in danger to prove why he should stay on the island. At the immunity challenge, the castaways escaped an elaborate puzzle, but Sea-Dog was the victor by mere seconds. Era missed out on immunity, and Game Show's time penalty kept Game Show from taking the immunity for himself. Back at the camp, Game Show began to rally the troops to take out Era, but Infernox was ready to make a move. With the destruction idol he found last Tribal in hand, he lied to his allies, explaining how he could decide who would return with the destruction idol, giving Game Show false confidence going forwards, and Era was none the wiser, throwing out Infernox's name to Sea-Dog and Game Show, but his plan was to vote Game Show. Just before Tribal Council, Infernox and Sea-Dog flipped the plan, choosing to vote out Game Show and take out a serious rogue threat. And at Tribal, by a vote of 4-1, Game Show was sent to the jury. However, Infernox was forced to play the Destruction Idol, which would bring one player back into the game. Chalky was chosen as the lucky contestant, who found himself switching places with Game Show, leaving the tribe still at Final 5. With 5 people left, the Destruction Idol gone, Luigi's Immunity Idol still hidden, and the game shaken up once again, who will be voted out tonight?
Alright,
Well,
congrats Chalky.
that happened.
Congrats Chalky.
Welcome back, buddy.
Yeah, welcome back, Chalky.
How was Ponderosa? What did you do?
Yeah, it was Ponderosa.
God, I tell you what, Taj, he's a lovely guy, but he is enough boring.
Oh no.
Oof.
How much
Wow.
weight did you lose?
How much weight did I lose?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a lot actually. It was like 0 pounds.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's
Easier,
like
man.
0.
I know, right?
Like zero.
If you
put
turn
it
it upside down, it's still
Jesus.
0.
I put it all back on now though. It's like
Backwards is still 0.
You fixed it.
Oh god, that's awful.
Me too.
there's so much food at Ponderosa.
Hey, so.
Oh cool,
how's
we were
your
actually
guys'
scrambling to get food here, so...
We are.
Alright, everyone over here guys, over here.
Don't we have to place
I
the
over
banners?
here, well,
Yeah, I'm all the way over here. I'm all the way on the left.
Alright then. This is fun.
Alright.
So I'm the lucky one of the 5 jurors to be brought back into the game, and let me just say, I know I've not got a shot at winning this. I'm going to try my hardest, but I'm just here to cause some chaos. I'm going to lie more than I did before, and I'm going to use techniques that I've learned from watching the game to my own advantage.
You haven't seen that in a while. Well, do you
Yeah.
still know
Welcome
how
back.
to
Alright, welcome back.
What happened to this place?
See the gun theory thing.
Ah,
Don't worry, there was a
Through,
flood at one point.
phase. Yeah.
Okay.
Read to us, Dad.
God.
Sorry, it's been a while. I'm a bit croaky. Right.
That's okay.
Destruction has awakened, and the game is restless. Now it's do or dive into the final chapter. For one castaway, this is a revival of sorts. Can you continue your journey, or will you fall short? Okay,
Ooh.
and there's also an important note. The Wandering
Yeah.
Trader is back, trading goods for iron, emeralds, and diamonds. There's also seeds and food.
Seeds?
The
Yep.
seats?
Seeds?
Seats.
When I was here at the Atonga camp the first time, it seemed like everything was well put together, everything was organised, people were working together, everyone seemed happy. But in my absence, it seemed that that's gone completely down the shithole. Everything's a mess. There's cobblestone paths that lead to nowhere. There's chests that are completely unorganised. Everyone's struggling for food. It's as though me being there in the first place is what was keeping everyone together.
I'd also
I'm
like to
putting
say,
the-
guys, I know I just came back into the game. I know, of course, I was Atonga, I was with Era, and,
Yeah.
you know...
To
I
be
was-
honest, Tatonga has fallen. Let's be honest here.
But at this point, Atonga is pretty much dead.
Yeah.
So
I think we
should-
can both agree
I
there.
think you should consider this as just a fresh start, completely for me, especially, and for Era,
Uh-huh.
as free agents, if anything.
Hey! I've
I
heard that
don't-
name.
Sounds good.
Take.
So, Chalky's back. back from the grave. And to him, I guess he could see this as a new fresh start. And, some people like Air can maybe see him as some sort of like saving grace, But, they could easily get with Chalky, get one more number, and, turn this game completely on the other flip side. And, it's something I definitely got to watch out for, keep in the back of my mind, and, see how I can deal with that.
The past.
Alright, where's the Wandering Trader?
Wandering
Can't
Traders over
behind
here.
the
I've never
phone.
been to the Wandering Trader.
I didn't go there last time.
My chest
do we need
is still
boats?
here.
Yeah, we never took away your chest. You still have your egg. I'm taking your boat though.
Okay.
Oh, see.
I'm taking the boat.
Do we all want to go to the Wandering Trader?
Right.
So what happened?
Also, it's the
What do you want to know?
well.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was,
Fire
what
away.
happened while you were gone? It was an Atonga massacre. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did see.
Basically,
that
yeah.
You would have seen that.
Tatonga is very interesting right now.
Anyone just gonna check it out?
They didn't become extinct. Though.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Sure.
Not
In a
quite.
sense.
Okay.
I think there's still
I'll go
Aaron
with you.
there, and
Oh, hey, lol, I don't have a boat.
Oh, see,
They're both stuck on
Swim.
the beach. Okay.
You guys going off? Alright,
I'm just gonna mainly just check it out, see what it is.
So I hear that the Wandering Trader's back, and last time he was around, I didn't get to see him. Makes me very curious on what he's actually selling. What I've heard from people is that what I heard from Sea-Dog and Luigi wasn't so good last time. But I'm just gonna go and check it out anyway. You never know. Maybe he'll have something that could help me in the future.
hey,
Luigi?
buddy. I didn't get to talk to you much.
No,
that
we literally
one
said
time.
like 2 words to each other before I was voted out.
We said 2 words.
And if
And
that
that's fun.
if one of those words had been error, you know. we would've
You're
been
right, you're right.
Very
But I have
close
some different opinions on what's happened throughout the tribal. I'm
right?
kind of frightened. So,
Okay.
basically, I don't know if you knew how the destruction hour kind of came to be, on like where it was located, but we
No.
had stories and we kind of had to follow them along in order to find the destruction idol,
Right.
and it was kind of like a rapid race. Not really a race, I didn't find a single one, but
Okay.
basically it got down to Era and Infernox,
Okay.
and I didn't know who got the destruction idol until that tribal, so it was
Okay.
kind of like,
Well, you
because,
saw
I mean,
Infernox had that, but so I'm guessing Infernox didn't actually tell you he had that then.
mm-hmm. Because I was just
Oh.
kind of like, it was just kind of a guessing game, because Era and Infernox, they went down some like cave thing and we couldn't follow them, so it was kind of like, oh, who got it? Who got it? So, Chalky comes back to the game. Not really a likely scenario, but it's something I'm gonna have to work with. Now, I'm talking to him alone, mentioning the fact that Infernox lied about the destruction idol. Now, he didn't hugely lie. I mean, he only didn't tell me about the actual functionality of it. But I think leaving out little details, like for example me telling Joe that he didn't tell me anything, will definitely make Joe think that I'm in a vulnerable state and I'm looking for a new ally. So it's sort of to make him feel like he has power in a game where he probably doesn't just because of the Nafanura alliance, but I want my options to be open. So I really want Chalky to feel like he can trust me, and with that, Era also trusting me. So I mean, yeah, Era was giving me like he was saying he didn't have it, but like I couldn't really trust anyone at that point until it happened, and it was just kind of like, like out of
So
the two
Era
people
was-
you
Era
would
was
think
telling you-
Infernox.
So Era
Fun.
was telling you he didn't have it, and Infernox was just saying nothing.
He was just kind of being vague about it. I don't know. Like you think out of the
Like,
two,
holding
Infernox would be the one to tell me.
So he
Like,
was like
Era, I
holding
felt-
that information from you.
Era, I felt, was more honest with me than Infernox.
I think may have found it. I may have found the weak link in the Nafanua alliance. Luigi seems very adamant that he trusts Era more than he trusts Infernox. That's the perfect opportunity for me and Era to use him so that we can get one stage further in the game. And Luigi will look bad. It will be all on Luigi's back. This is perfect.
Plus, at
They-
this stage of the game, you've got to start thinking, we're pretty close to the final two.
Exactly.
Not only is Infernox liked, he's had a pretty good game seeing as he found that destruction item.
It's just, I don't know. It's got me really wary that he would lie to me all of a sudden. I don't know. Like, cause throughout the whole game we've been buds, but now it's like, we buds? I don't know.
And that's the thing as well, when's it going to stop? Is he going to keep lying to you for the rest of this game?
I'm just conflicted. I don't know. But I want to ask you a few questions as well, because I didn't really get to talk to you much.
No.
I just, yeah, I was just wondering how your relationship with Era was back in the Tonga, like how that influenced the votes, etc.
Now, as far as I know, me and Errol were pretty damn close, but, I mean, he voted me off, so...
From what I heard, he was upset about Dark getting voted out though. What's the whole deal about that?
I was pretty brutal to him, I'm not gonna lie.
So, I know from talking to Stig that Stig and Era had a pretty close relationship. But other than that, I don't really know much about the Priya-Tonga. To the fact that they all got voted out. But I mean, I sort of wanted to get Chalky's input to see where the relationship stood and what kind of person Era is. I've sort of gotten to know him over the past few days, and I do trust him, but I kind of want to know how long it'll last. If Chalky and Era had a pretty close relationship, I'd feel a little uncomfortable if Era decided to jump ships all of a sudden. So, I'm a little uncomfortable with that, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, it was.
I said some things I probably shouldn't have, but at the time, it just seemed like the aggressive strategy was the way to go, and obviously it wasn't.
Yeah.
I feel
Fair
like
enough.
that probably harmed a lot more relationships than I should have.
I tell Luigi that me and Era aren't as close as friends as we were before I got voted out. And I tell him that that's because, of course, Era was one of the people who blindsided me. I'm doing this because I feel like if he knows that I don't trust Era as much as I really do, then he's more likely to work with me over working with Era, because he knows I will happily turn on him on the second he asks.
Where's the
that's
trader?
I've never been.
over here.
What is that? Oh, is that the tribal?
That's yeah, I think that's where the people who get voted out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, all the nerds. All right.
So,
Okay.
Eric, how's it
So
going?
How's it
thank
been?
you guys. Oh my god. No, my boat.
Oh no, my
Oh,
boat!
sorry.
I don't have a boat
Right.
to build now. No. Does anyone have extra wood?
I have
Are there
one
trees up
piece of
here?
wood.
Okay, there's trees up here.
Oh, 3 diamonds.
Underneath
diamond
this
boots.
Is there
Oh,
something
dude,
up-
what a steal! It's like 75% off.
All right,
Except
so I have
75%
so
off,
much
actually.
gold, but nothing is tradable for gold.
I have emeralds.
So this whatever wandering trader guy, he keeps coming back and back, and once again, his deals are nothing that I need. It doesn't benefit me in any way. He's completely ripping me off. You know, like I've done with everything in this game, I've got to think about everything. You know, does it benefit me? Does it hurt me? You know, I gotta weigh the options. And Yeah, in this case, the answer's still no. It doesn't help me.
I have
Looks
iron,
like
a lot of
only
iron.
thing
Dude, I've
really
never
worth
been here.
anything is just a bunch of potion stuff, but I can't really buy anything.
Okay, well we can talk about it's a diving challenge, right? Did everybody pick
Oh
up on
yeah,
that?
I heard dive as well. I can't
Uh,
trade with the villager.
There's nothing there that can help us in like water
I
breathing.
can't trade with the villager. Okay.
I
Yeah,
can't
only
either.
one.
Why is
Only
that?
one person can.
I just
do
got
that.
in.
Okay, tell me when.
I think with Chalky coming back, that I'm in a bit of a better position. I think that even though he's going off talking to Luigi, he's going off checking with everyone, and honestly, I'd be okay with working with Luigi. So I think I may go to the end now because we may have majority here. Right. Okay. Well, this was underwhelming.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing as last time. I came here with like a bunch of gold.
anyone have
and I
coal?
couldn't buy anything.
There's coal down here. Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
Why?
I wanna
What's for
get
coal?
the obsidian,
Oh. Why?
then I can make an enchantment table for us.
We already have an enchantment table.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh,
We should.
Did you already buy it?
no.
Okay,
No. Yeah.
Oh,
We should have an
it's
enchantment
a
table.
jack-o'-lantern for 3 obsidian.
that's worth it.
Right.
Are you
I
guys serious?
think
We
I'll
have
head back.
Heading
Sorry?
back?
Yeah, I think I'll head back. There's literally nothing here for me.
Yeah.
There's some iron over here on the side.
There's some
And there's
cocoa if
nothing
we
here for
want.
me too.
but-
I can go with you. Do you have
Well-
a crafting table, by the way, Eric?
I do not. I have a sign.
Here, I have one right here. If you're gonna come up here.
I have a feeling that
Right.
I got.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back.
That looks like the deadly bunny.
The killer
You know,
bunny? Yeah.
it's
Alright,
the,
I'm gonna buy myself.
The white one.
It's the white with red eyes. So
Alright.
I'm
See
scared
you
of
guys.
that bunny.
Oh yeah, you have to go in a different chat. Okay, Infernox.
Yes.
I think I see a
It's-
chest up here.
Okay. Nice. Is it? Okay. You're turning around.
I have a
Turning
purple
around.
dye.
Oh, I have one
nothing,
too.
nothing else. An Eglin's feather. Nice.
What does Eglin's feather do?
Don't think anything important.
Okay. So I'm here talking with Sea Dog, and I feel comfortable with him, but Chalky back in this game, it's probably the worst case scenarios for me. I didn't trust Chalky. I didn't vote him out, but I didn't trust him, and now he's over there with Luigi all by himself, and it scares me. It makes me think, okay, what is Chalky doing? Is Chalky's words getting through to anybody? Because I don't think Chalky trusts me, and if Chalky can get enough people on his side, that could hurt my game, and I don't want that happening. That was
I
worth
just
it.
I just saw a chest randomly and I just went for it. I'm gonna check
Yeah, it's
everything else.
Good to go.
There's one up there.
You want to check the chest? Are we still clear on? I think it's pretty simple. Whichever one of them doesn't win immunity, are we doing them?
Yeah,
So
I
Chalky
think
wins, we vote Error. If Error wins, we
I have
vote
another
Chalky.
purple dye. What is happening?
I've found some purple dice for them.
Who,
What
if you had to choose between the two, who would you
Probably
want?
Chalky, just because he's better at challenges, but we'll see what
I
happens.
don't know.
What do you
I think Air is better at challenges.
So you think go for Error?
I don't know. So since we were alone, I thought it'd be good if Infernox and I, bring up and establish who we would rather see go. At this point we have Error and Chalky kind of on the other side of the votes, and I kind of start planting the seed in Infernox's head that I'd rather see Error go, because what I said to him was that he was a better physical player. But when we look back in the past, Error hasn't really shown up. He hasn't come close to or won an individual immunity. So, I mean, my real reasoning for that, for mentioning Error, was, at this point, I've got to start, sizing up who I want to see next to me at the final tribal council if I get there. And, if Chalky somehow is able to get there, if he somehow is able to slip by, I can easily bring up the fact that, he hasn't even played half the game. Why would someone want to reward someone who sat in the dugout for, 4 out of the 9 innings? So, I mean, that's what I've been saying. That's what I've been thinking in my head. And, I've got to try to start pushing for it. Plus, I feel like if Eric gets to the final, he'll have more of a reputation.
True. We can talk about it after the challenge. I'm gonna head back, so I don't want Luigi being stuck alone with them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm gonna come back with you.
Sea Dog's pitching error to me. So let's be fair. I've tried to get out error multiple times throughout this game. But I'm thinking to myself, Chalky just got back, he has information from the jury, and he's much better at challenges, and I'm thinking to myself, Sea Dog, error may not be the best option at this point. It might be Chalky, because he's a good challenge threat, he knows what the jury wants, and he's very good socially. He's talking with everybody right now, and I feel like he's not being judged as harshly as he can possibly be. I think that Chalky's the bigger threat right now, and I'm more willing to get out Chalky than Error.
Error ahoy! Hello.
Hey, Era.
Oh, hey, bro. Hey guys, sorry.
To answer your question before Era joined, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Hey,
You
Era.
want to join in
Hey,
our
guys.
My
convo?
Tonga buddy.
Hey, I am blue, sort of. Lol.
Oh yeah.
What's your opinion on Infernox playing the Destruction Idol just then?
I mean, it brought you back, so
Yeah, but did you know
it's
that
better
he
than
had
Game
it?
Show.
Did you
He's
know
told me
that?
that he had it. He didn't tell me what it did. I don't think he
Wait,
told anyone what it did.
He told you that he had it.
Yes.
And Luigi, you
Because
were
I-
telling me that he didn't
He
tell
didn't-
you. that he
Didn't
had it.
tell me.
And
To be
you're
honest, I
supposed
want
to be
Infernox
a-
gone because Chalk and I both know if Infernox makes it to the end, he wins.
Yeah, it's just, I think, like I told you before we went to Tribal, it's
Yeah.
kind of like, I don't think Infernox should go far, just because he's
I-
Infernox.
I'm throwing out Infernox's name to my alliance, or to Chalky and Luigi. Luigi seemed to agree with me, and I'm throwing out his name because it looks like he's been the mastermind of their alliance. If Infernox makes it to the end, he's going to win. Period.
I don't know.
Yeah, he hasn't really shown much to me that he should stay, other than he's Infernox.
Well, yeah, as we say, he's so
So that's finding
likable.
the idol.
He's gonna make it
Yeah.
to that end goal.
If he
and
makes it
he's
to the
just
end, he
gonna
wins.
win. And also, he's had that Destruction Idol arc now. He can literally just
Yeah.
tell them about how he lied to
Yes.
his own tribe.
He'll win. Yeah, we need him
He'll
gone.
win.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's just frustrating when it's like,
Infernox
we're
is coming back, so be careful.
So, Aaron and Chalky have decided to bring up Infernox. Now, at this point in the game, they're the minority. They can really pull off anything. They could get me out, they could really get anyone out, they may even target each other. But, I feel like because they're the minority, the options are very limited. And I think Era's past experience with trusting me will definitely come into handy to make Joe feel the same way. I feel like the two I have their fate in my hands. Whether or not I let it go or stick with them is up to me, I guess. I've got a few options, but I'm just sort of going to agree for now and make them feel nice and easy. Joe?
I've got a chalky egg. I want to make like a pedestal.
Do you have any?
Do you actually?
Yeah, look,
Hello, Sea Dog.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Suda.
Oh yeah, your little wool.
it's called chalky egg.
Let me place it. Yeah. Alright.
Don't place it.
Oh yeah, what's it called? Sea Dog,
Oh,
did
Sea
you
Dog.
want to go look at that pirate ship that I was seeing? Like,
Oh yeah, I never got
before
to see it.
Tribal?
The
we
pirate
never got
ship-
to see it. The one
Luigi,
that
the pirate ship
you
over there?
saw.
Pirate ship over
The one
there.
that me
That's where the
and-
first
the one
chapter
that-
was.
It was the one that. Oh, okay. Alright then.
Yeah, that was where the first chapter was. We're all back at camp and we're deciding what we want to do. And I'm kind of just like looking around, just like, why don't we all just go on a group mining trip? Like, let's just hang out as one big family.
Have we got a cosmic grave yet? No.
I don't believe so.
Make
No.
that.
We skipped him. I feel bad now.
Can we like
Uh-uh.
clean up this area as well? Because all this like cobblestone and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a little messy right now.
I
was gonna
love
go
the
exploring a
cobblestone
bit.
interior.
There we go.
I can come with you if you don't want.
Also,
Okay.
I'm.
Does anyone want to go exploring with me?
I'll go with you.
I'll
Let's just all go as a tribe.
we'll all go as a tribe.
I'm gonna make the cosmic grove first though.
So we get back to camp and Chalky's going on about, hey, you guys, it's a mess. What have you guys been doing? Chalky, you just came back from Ponderosa. You've been pampered. You've been well fed. I see you've gained some weight, buddy. We've been here this whole time. We've been wet. We've been starving. It's been over 20 days, and that's what you're gonna tell us right now. I hope Ponderosa was good for you, because right now, welcome back. It's Survivor, buddy. Welcome. You're playing the game again. 'Cause the more we
Infernox,
talk
I'm
about
stealing
it-
an iron pickaxe.
I don't know. I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Whoever wants to come.
Sorry, I didn't have any. No, Chalky, just put it right here. Chalky, put it right here.
And I guess Nafanua can kind
I
of.
guess we're going. You guys gonna catch
Uh,
up? Or?
See you guys. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's.
Me and Era are finally talking for the first time since he blindsided me. I have plans to forgive him, because that's the only way I'm going to keep myself in this game. Era is very clearly on the bottom of the tribe before I came in, so the two people who are on the bottom working together just makes sense. I do, however, still not fully trust him, because he was the one of the people who did vote me out. I would, as I've said before, quite happily turn on him if it meant that I get the prize at the very end.
Okay, so now we finally get
That's
a
a-
chance to be together.
Yeah,
Right.
Chalky.
I bet you're glad that it's me and not Game Show or Kaj.
That's very true. Especially not game show.
Yeah. Right. Right, we need to find Cosmic Save while we're doing this, but
I think we never got it.
Luigi
I'm gonna go check the trap.
seems pretty damn wanting to get Infernox out, which helps us there.
Seems pretty what?
It
Sorry?
seems like he really wants to get Infernox out.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Oh, hey, I found your head.
Oh.
There you go. Go and put that with your Chalky egg. Chalky's telling me that Luigi, is definitely going to vote out Infernox with us. And I believe him. He seems convinced that he's being honest. I want to trust Luigi. I think we may survive tonight. It could be awesome.
I mean, I know you fucked me over by voting for me. But
Sorry.
I'd like to say that I actually have no hard feelings whatsoever.
Oh, hold up.
Oh yeah, I have no hard feelings towards you whatsoever about that, so
Okay. Awesome.
we can start anew.
Okay.
Because at the moment, I'm pretty sure we just need a Tonga stage.
At this
control.
point, we just want one Atonga seat there.
Yeah. But I reckon we can get that easily.
I think we can.
I don't want to take Era to the final two. He's an extremely big strategic and social threat, and I cannot be having that against me.
So, Infernox, I want to ask you something. I think you sort of know why I'm asking.
Yes.
But, yeah, can you explain, please? I'm kind of.
I had I know I lied. It was about the choosing the player.
Yeah. I mean, you told me.
The
It's
thing
not
about
like-
it was a way
Still,
to. I had to do it because Game Show was suspicious of me, of having the idol. So I had to tell him that, so he felt safe, so he wouldn't play an idol. I've stated this previously, and to get to the end, I need a solid 3. And out of the 5 people still in this game, besides myself, I trust Luigi and Sea-Dog the most. I've never gone against him in this game. I have voted with him every single time, and Luigi comes up to me and he's saying, I'm hurt that you lied to me. And yes, I lied. I'm red-handed, but I have to convince him I lied for the benefit of us. I am serious about getting us, Luigi, Sea-Dog, and me, to this final 3. And I have to convince him, yes, I lied, but it was for the benefit of the Alliance. I am not going against you. I am here. Don't let anybody tell you that I am hurting your game. I am doing all I can for us to get to this final 3, because I've worked way too hard for this to end right now, just because I have one little lie that I did. I was very high suspicions of him because he
Yeah.
dug
Anyone
up
here
everything
have it?
around. I think he knew. I think he had it. I really do.
it was just that,
the plan
little
was-
animal.
What I was trying to do was make him feel safe. So I had to tell him, hey, I can just bring you right back. And to make that believable, I had to tell everyone.
Hey, do we want to walk?
Yeah, I sort
Yeah,
of
let's
had
go.
to do the same thing with Joe. Like he was like, because I told him about like the thing about the destruction idol. I didn't go too in detail. I was just kind of like, Dang, Fernox didn't tell me. I'm so mad. Just so
At least,
to
are we
kind
still
of
good
see
though?
where their
Are we,
heads
are we...
are at. So, talking to Infernox and Sea Dog, I bring up the fact that they're targeting Infernox, and I was sort of pretending. Now, I did this because, mainly, if they find out that I told Infernox, it's sort of their only option to get him out anyway. So I feel like they wouldn't quickly try to scramble the plan to get me or Sea Dog out because they're not really going to get the numbers for it. And Infernox did try and explain his lie, but I still wanted to tell him the fact that he was a target just to make him a bit paranoid because I could jump ship at any moment. I am still Nafanua strong, but the fact that he's aware that they're after him and the fact that I'm easily able to flip will definitely make him a bit more careful about his actions in the future.
Are we still
I'm
good?
just letting you know that
I
like
feel really bad. I
that
honestly...
it was more no, it's fine. It was more in a way to just kind of see where they were at, and it obviously seems like they want you out.
Yeah.
Like they were telling me.
I
They
don't even
want
know where
me
to
out?
start.
Why me?
I think
They
it's just because they were telling me, they were like, if he gets to the end, then he's gonna win.
Oh boy. So Luigi gives me some information. Hey, Error, Chalky. Hey, they're working together. Surprise, surprise. The Tonga's back together and they're targeting you. Surprise, shocker. I feel like I have the jury at this point, and I feel like they think I'm a jury threat, and it doesn't surprise me in the slightest that at some point in this game I was going to be a main target. But I just have to secure this 3. But the way Luigi's talking to me, he's starting to scare me about how he is upset with this lie. I don't want my game to end just because of this one lie that I did.
Yeah, they can say anything. Like it's
Are you
the
guys?
two of them.
Well,
So-
are you guys gonna backstab me or
No, we're
like,
fine.
I don't
in
plan
game
to.
show?
Like, it was
No.
just
Like,
that
I'd
like
appreciate it if we could get them
it was
out
just
first.
that like little sense of
I feel like
you
game
lying
show was
to
a
me that
completely
kinda
different
had me.
story.
Yeah, but I don't know, that little sense of you not telling me. I mean, it's fine now, but it just had me worried at first. I was kind of like,
So right now, Luigi's definitely kind of on the edge about Infernox. It's pretty obvious, at least in my eyes. I can see he's definitely pretty close to voting him out. You know, if he really wants to. But you know, if he flips and that plan goes through, then what? You know, who would be next? I would be next. I've been the one, I think, calling the shots for most of these votes. And if Infernox is the name that's being put down anytime soon, that's not, you know, my call. That's not what I would like to go. So what I've got to do now is, you know, work my magic, see if I can, you know, mend those two to keep them tied, so I can keep the majority, and, you know, keep them on the same page.
All right, come on in, guys. Hablo Tribe,
Hey, man.
welcome.
Hi.
Welcome. Chalky, how does it
Hello.
feel being back at an immunity challenge?
It feels like it's been forever, and I'm very glad to be here, Probes.
All right, Sea Dog, I need to take back that immunity chest plate.
Yep,
me too.
there you go.
I can't get the immunity chest plate.
Oh.
yeah,
Hold on,
what's
I
the
got this, I got
problem?
this, I got this. I got this.
Rip.
All right,
Guys, I
now-
win! Guys, I
you
win!
just
Yeah,
broke
here you
the
go.
immunity pedestal.
Here you go.
All right,
Kill him.
well, immunity
Cut that all out.
is
I also didn't
back
get theirs.
up for grabs. Do you guys want to know what today's immunity challenge entails?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
All right. One at a time, you are all going to jump into the pool of water in the center of
Oh.
this area. There is a massive pool of water down there. All you have to do is land in the water.
Oh no, I know what's gonna
But
happen.
when you land in the water, a block will be placed where you have landed.
Yeah.
Slowly
Oh.
but surely, as you jump further into the water, there's going to be less places to land on. And soon, some of you are going to start splatting on the pavement.
Ow.
Oh no.
The goal is to be the last
What if we live?
person standing. Winner
God.
will win immunity and will be safe from the vote and will stay another 3 days on Tagata. For the losers, Tribal Council, where someone will actually be the 8th person voted out of this game and the 5th member of our jury, and I mean it for real this time.
For real this time.
Thanks.
guys.
Alright, fast up. Who's got the second destruction idol right now?
Yeah, but-
Alright, we're
I mean, I was closest behind you, but
going to
I don't have
decide an order for you all to jump in, and we'll get started. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yep.
it. No.
Alright,
Okay.
let's get to it then. Alright, Sea-Dog, first up. Get ready to go.
All right. I think this is the most difficult one, the entire game.
You can do it.
Please fail somehow. Okay, you good?
Almost did.
Alright,
Did you actually?
Equally difficult jump.
Okay.
teleports him to the other bridge on the other side.
Ouch.
Harry, you can go when you're ready.
Noticing that all of my jumps so far have been like really close to the side. Because like,
Alright. Who's it
Alright.
for this time, Luigi? Verdox?
Well, it's gotta be.
Luigi Infernox.
She voted out her mom.
She voted out her mom.
He voted out her mom. What?
Alright.
She voted out her mom.
You don't know
Oh,
what gender
Sea-Dog.
Sierra identifies as.
Sea Dog, you scare me every time you do that.
I don't know. I'm trying to
That's
go
crazy.
but it pay off.
Oh, I need to go over there.
Alright, I'll go.
Oh, I'm getting a really cool
Luigi.
Our
shot.
story
Okay,
begins in June 2012.
Luigi is safe.
Yeah, that's very true. Is it my turn? Oh no, it's Chucky. Chucky!
Queen.
Now it's your
Chucky.
turn, Era.
Ballsy. Yeah.
All of
They're
my
And dies. Okay, this one.
It's just gonna get to that point.
I'm out of.
Okay, I don't think I think this is a good rate. I don't think you need to add the pluses.
No, Infernox, you're going.
I don't know. Who do
Want
I
to be on my
take?
own bridge? God damn it!
I mean, you gotta jump at some point.
Save for Billy.
For-
You got it in front of
Okay,
us.
for Billy.
For Jeff.
Jeff Pro.
I abstain from jumping. No
Why
people.
not for Sticks Pick?
True.
Oh, that's a good.
I mean, there's a graveyard thing back.
That was
thing.
my spot.
Sorry.
And then there was that
Oh,
one
I
training
think I
dummy.
see more.
Oh,
see a couple
Oh,
more.
Luigi
Nice,
going for
Luigi.
the corners right there.
that was an
Luigi.
accident. I thought I was gonna die. That would have made me cry.
All right.
All right, Chalky then, right?
For seeing dogs. For sea dogs.
It was safe though. He was in a plus sign. Look at that.
Can I get a saturation, please?
Oh
Mitchell?
yeah, you'll want saturation, yeah, because
Luigi
obviously
Spanish.
Yeah, because I'm. Thank you.
Luigi Spanish.
a backwards L.
Over there.
Chalky
Sitting
Cambo.
Close.
Want to go over here?
no!
Oh.
I'm not even
We have
sure what just happened.
Lost Chalky. Chalky has
Missed out.
fallen and is out. That
You know
means that Chalky.
You know the funny thing about that though? My body landed in the water.
Yeah, that's weird about my.
Rest
That one,
in peace.
Very odd.
Error.
Right. It's either over there. I think I have to go over here. Oh, okay, we're good.
Oh, that's a good spot.
That was
That's
Chalky
Okay.
taking the spot on the sit out bench.
Haven.
my turn.
Yep.
You
your
should make a
turn.
sit-up bench over there, like in the middle.
For the sit-out bench.
For the sit out bench,
He's
the
gonna go over
Chalky
there.
is not going to go on because he's just watching.
Where's the sit-up bench?
It's fine. He can watch.
Sit out, Bridge.
Okay.
Sea Dog.
Sit-up bench, yeah.
There.
Ooh,
Ooh,
Sea Dog making a
nice.
move. Making
Hey.
a move. Like
Over
Malcolm
there, I think
wanted
is the best
people
spot.
to do, like
is
Sierra
he?
wanted people
Oh.
to do.
If he doesn't go where I want it, okay, yeah, good. We're good. I'm gonna go over there.
Ooh. Luigi?
Isn't it?
Scared.
Oh no, it is. Damn it, that's where I wanted to go.
See, Doug, you stole my spot.
This is really.
It's really, really hard right now. I think
Getting
that this
close.
might be me.
I think
Nara?
it's gone to the point where there's one by ones.
I don't.
Okay, right. Oh god, I don't want to go from here. I don't know where I want to go from, but it's not from here. That's for sure. Hey, Infernox, where do you see?
What? What are you doing?
Infernox is-
I'm looking. I don't know where I'm going.
Land on the
There's
There's
pressure.
nowhere else. What do you want me to do?
Infernox. Excuse me,
Infernox,
look
I
at all the
think it's
water.
same thing.
Alright.
I'm
This is
cool.
for.
Me.
This is for Luigi.
Thanks, man.
Oh.
Right
You're
in
welcome.
between those blocks.
Oh.
Right
Did you
Dog.
like that one, Luigi?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Realm
the.
Survivor Season 4.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tagata Sex Tape.
Oh no.
Oh.
Because that's what this Tagata ASMR. That's what this is now.
Ooh, ooh.
Right.
Getting risky.
Oh God. Okay. I need
Error.
to stop nearly flipping off. Alright.
Have we gotten the air condition? This is for the air conditioning.
Hey, Sea Dog, look at it from this. It looks like a face.
Oh, it kind
It
of
does.
does.
It
See
does.
Yeah,
now.
guys, from over here, it looks like a face.
Two eyes at the corner.
Oh, I see.
Two
it.
eyes in the mouth. Two eyes, and then there's like a mouth right
This
there.
is for the face.
Just keep it moving.
This is for
For the face.
air conditioning.
Oh,
No.
Infernox
No air
now.
conditioning.
Oh.
No
You
air
don't
conditioning,
get
unfortunately.
Conditioning Infernox.
God, we're all having a heart attack.
Luigi,
Yeah.
Guys, there's a Tetris
but
piece in
also
the floor.
relaxing at the same time.
there are
It's
many-
not. How is this relaxing?
Well, I mean, it's in the sense that we're not like fighting each other.
Yeah, it's a lot more strategy.
Oh yeah,
like
didn't
that.
I tell you the person that survived has to kill everyone?
If you want me to move Luigi, I can.
Game-changing twist.
Oh, nice. That was a good line. I didn't see it.
And that's no longer a line.
Yeah, time to break the
It's
line.
Error.
also one by one line.
Oh, damn. There we go.
That happening.
There it
Error
goes.
is out. It's between Sea Dog and
I
Luigi.
think- I think at the last pixel there. Yeah, that's out.
Hey,
I'm
Cedar.
not-
I just want to point out that you and Infernox have one immunity. You should give old pal Luigi a shot.
If,
Just
hey,
this
you know
once.
what? If you win, I'll give you that shot.
Oh, hey.
Alright. Sure.
That was close.
Sure
I
goes,
think at the
Sea
last
Dog.
pixel, I had no other chance.
Luigi, you'll
Why
go.
you gotta... Wait,
You got it, Luigi.
why can't you just give up immunity, Cedar? Come on. It's so simple.
This is Survivor.
Yeah, but I'm a nice guy.
That is true.
And
Ah.
Sea Dog
Oh, no.
wins individual immunity again.
Back to back.
Alright, after that challenge, Sea Dog, you've just won immunity again. Come and collect the immunity chest plate once again.
Alright, thank you. There we go.
Once again, it was close.
How does it
It
feel back to back 2 times?
I mean, it's just safe for 2 weeks, right? Just extra safety.
2 weeks.
Don't have to worry about anything.
Yes, Sea Dog, 3 days is 2 weeks.
6 days.
That's 2 weeks. Alright, for the rest of you guys, one of you is about to become the 8th person voted out of this game and the 5th member of our jury. I'm going to give you the day to think about it and decide, and then I'll see you at Tribal Council tonight, where we'll decide who goes home. See you guys
Alright.
then. Head back to camp.
See you, man. See ya.
So I just won my 2nd immunity challenge in a row. The first in all the season, to win twice. You know, it's a great feeling. I'm completely safe. You know, my name's not being put down, but you know, I still gotta play the game. But the good thing is the 2 names I'm weighing to see who I want to vote out, Era and Chalky. You know, they don't have this necklace, so I've got free reign to do whatever I want to do. I just have
I
like
don't
a
know.
bunch of potions in my inventory.
Hey, let's go.
Guys. Oh,
Oh, okay. I didn't.
Oh.
Alright, I don't even have eyes.
right. 3 votes.
That was intense.
I'm gonna go to the.
Once again, it was close again.
It was.
I'm gonna go to the
Yeah.
trader. So if anyone wants to come with me,
Uh,
I
I'm
already
probably gonna
went to
go
the
mine,
trader,
so.
so.
Yeah, I went to the trade as well. There wasn't anything there.
oh,
I
okay.
haven't been yet, so I mean, if you want to
Luigi,
go
what
on down.
See then.
Sure, buddy. Let's go. So, as soon as the scramble phase begins, Chalky goes off, and I follow. Now, it's sort of to keep the illusion that we're buddies, because a lot of the time in the past where I'd say I've allied with someone, like Stig, I just wouldn't talk to them in the scramble phase, so they definitely got a hint that I wasn't really with them. And at this point in the game, I really want to make sure that everyone is on my side. If they come to the point in the game where they have to vote for someone to win, I don't really want them being a bit bitter. So, at this point, I just want to keep the illusion that me and Chalky are friends until the point where I really decide on which side I want to go with. This isn't a private chat, but
It's fine.
alright then. Hey man, how's it going?
Oh.
Oh, well,
Sorry.
okay. Yeah, that's my exact emotion on how I'm going right now, because I am sad.
Why are you sad?
I felt like I could have won that one.
In fairness, so do I. God,
Okay, that's me again on the inside.
I mean, in fairness, it's not the end of the world. I mean, in fairness.
Yeah, I mean, at least Infernox didn't win. That's sort of like what the main thing was.
Are
I
you
do
still
admit the
thinking
pressure.
on the same
sorry?
page? Are you still thinking on the same page, by the way?
Yeah, of course. I'm just
So you're
saying how like
gonna
after
vote for
yeah,
Fox tonight?
after that challenge, it was more of like okay, I just kind of got to keep going until Infernox loses. So
Yeah, I mean,
it was a bit
like I
of
say,
Infernox hasn't won individual immunity, and from my perspective, this seems incredibly well done. Luigi seems as willing to flip as he was earlier in the day, and I think this plan is going to work. There's still a hint of doubt in my mind, but that's just Survivor. I trust Luigi. This is going to work, and it's going to be brilliant.
well, seeing as pretty damn apparent we're gonna go to Curry Infernox this time.
yeah. Who do we
Um,
tell Infernox we're voting for there? Like, I would presume the obvious threat would be you. It's like, oh,
I'm
Chalky just came
fair.
back.
As much as putting myself out there is like a bad idea, I think you should say to him. if you're gonna vote.
It's more like, cause it sort of seems like, oh, it's the easy vote. You just get rid of the person that was a threat.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I genuinely think you and I, with Error on our side, we can get pretty.
Yeah, definitely. Infernox seems like, I don't know how I feel with him just because of the whole idol thing and like him not telling me really.
Yeah,
being-
and also he's such a big jury threat.
Man, I mean, I would have at least thought, with the reputation I'd heard about Joe, that he wouldn't be so willing to trust me so easily. I'm sort of giving him what he wants to hear. I'm telling him all these things that are making him burst with joy, and it's fun. But I'm just not sure that keeping him around the game will be my ideal strategy. However, it's not really out of the question if voting out Infernox would be a terrible idea. For now, keeping my options open will definitely help me, and having frequent conversations with both parties will, I guess, decide on which one I go with. And I'm just
The
looking at
issue
this.
does arise next time about Sea Dog.
Yeah, that's also true. I mean, if we were to get Infernox out, if we were to get Infernox out, we would have the majority. So I mean,
In
Sea Dog
fairness,
wouldn't
yeah,
really
it would be 3-1, but we just need to make sure that we do win that next immunity.
He wouldn't be too much of a worry, just because it'd just be that immunity challenge. It'd be like, hey, we gotta try hard again. So
Sea Dog is very clearly setting himself up to be my biggest threat. And I think the other people in this game need to start realizing that. He has won 2 immunities in a row. If he wins a third, I will have no room to move. I will not be able to flip this alliance. I need the rest of the Nafanua people and Error to work with me, because whoever's voted off this next time, we need to get him out next. If he's not out next, he has proven that he's a social threat, because his Alliance do not want to turn on him, and he has proven he is a strong physical threat as well in winning these alliances. I want him gone.
It'll be 3-2 this vote. We get out Infernox. Sea-Dog will be left. We just need to make sure we beat him in that immunity, and then I'd like to take it
yeah.
to 5-2, to be honest. I mean, Error backstabbed me, so
Yeah, that's true. He voted you out at tribal. So
and I feel like if I didn't win, you're picked to win.
it just seems like what's it called? Error voted for you as like a last minute resort, just kind of because everyone else was.
You know, I've not heard anything.
Yeah, I'm just speculating. It just seemed
I've
like
just
every
heard the,
person on this hunger
that was the
voting for
dark.
you. Yeah, that's also true. So, I've been offered a final 3. Interesting. Now, the thing about this deal is that obviously I'd have to get the Nafanua guys out of the way, but then he offers me a final 2, which I find really interesting. However, I'm not really sure that a final 2 will help me up against Chalky, him coming back into the game and fighting his way into the final 2. He's got a pretty good case. I don't think I would take him into the final 2, but I think what he is doing is to secure me, like in terms of trust, even more. To give me that offer definitely means a lot. So I think he wants to make me feel comfortable, but it's just not my ideal plan right now.
Alright, where are you guys set up?
I don't know. I'm just gonna go like dig around because I found like a cave, or I heard a cave, but I didn't really get to explore it
Oh,
Oh, okay.
then
or even
you in
find
here?
it.
Shall we?
Okay.
Sorry, I'm over here.
What do you want to do here, or what do you want to do?
I don't know. He wants to explore a cave, I don't know.
What do you want us to do? You want us to come with you, Sea-Dog, or?
I don't care. I don't think it's like something special. I just heard a bunch
It's
of
it's Destruction Idol too.
Yeah.
it's
yeah.
like, you know,
Right. So who are you guys thinking? So I'm thinking
I think it's
Jockey.
all up in the air still.
I'm thinking Jockey to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Invernox and Sea-Dog are like we're talking. I'm trying to talk a little bit of strategy, but they're kind of just avoiding my questions or like giving roundabout answers to them. And to be honest, I kind of expected that. I'm not really working with them at all.
Well, the only thing I would feel bad about
Is him getting in and then going right back out? Yeah, but
that's just part of the game.
yeah, but we all said
That he was.
I'm sure
the big
Chalky
threat.
that was like, yeah, his big threat.
Yeah.
So you would be okay with voting out Chalky?
So Air brings up to me, Chalky's name, and I mean, Chalky, who what I've seen is his only real ally. So I mean, what really hits me hard about that is, Air is really willing to do whatever he needs to do to get further, even if that means voting out his only ally that could save him in the game. So I mean, what that tells me is if I, for whatever reason, trust Air, I'm not gonna be able to trust him much further than this vote. And I really don't want to be playing with someone who's real willing to put that much risk into a vote.
God,
Wait, do you hear
he's a
that?
big threat.
Or are you okay? Would you vote out
hold on,
Chalky?
guys, do you hear that?
Yeah.
There's a minecart somewhere.
What?
There was. Wait.
I hear.
Is this the immunity challenge from a couple episodes ago?
Should we dig into the
I'm not going crazy, am I?
I
don't-
don't have in-game sounds, so.
Neither do I. Where is the mic? Right.
I can't tell directional wise.
So we're after the immunity challenge. Sea-Dog just won, and now I'm thinking to myself, I gotta make sure I'm safe. I gotta make sure the plan's all set. And I'm talking with Error and him about what's going on, what the plan is, and then all of a sudden he goes out of nowhere, goes and starts looking for some minecart and just cuts off any strategy talk. I'm thinking to myself, does Sea-Dog really care at this point? He won immunity, so he's immune, so he may not care as much, but he's basically shut me out right now. It's scary, and maybe he's doing this to stop me from communicating with Error. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to prevent. Maybe he's very scary, right? He's scaring me right now.
Found a cave. No balls, jump right in.
I think it's the lava cave.
Oh,
This
it's
is a
below
big
where the other
cave.
was. This is below that other cave. It's down there.
It's redstone.
We don't have a diamond pick.
What do you mean?
It's up here. I hear the minecart behind
Oh!
the obsidian.
Diamonds.
Oh, nice.
Diamonds? What do you know?
What
And
do we
lava,
have?
so be careful.
Yep.
Whoa. See,
Oh yeah, this was the
it's over here.
this was the other room. I think I remember.
Okay. So we struck diamonds, and normally that'd be pretty cool, but at this point I'm not really caring because, and I don't think anyone else here is caring, just because this is a game and we're just trying to strategize and talk with each other, and having diamonds, yeah, it's kind of cool, but that's not going to help you get to the end and win. Oh, you ran into me, to be fair.
Yeah, that's
What
my bad.
happened?
I'm sorry.
I went to mine this block and Seedhog ran into my
Oh,
pick
okay,
and he
I'm
fell
gonna- I'm
down.
gonna take it. Yeah, okay.
Alright, sorry.
No, you're good.
God.
That was all my fault.
Diamonds.
I
Oh,
hear
what's
more.
this?
I hear the spiders.
Is this the ship that you guys are on?
Maybe.
The ship that you guys beat us to on the event?
It could be.
Is it?
Over here. Over here. Over here in front of us. This is the frickin' ship.
This is the ship, yeah. We've been
Oh
here.
my god.
Be careful though. 'cause
Another
last time
event
we were
that
there,
you
there were
guys-
mobs down there. Like
Oh, wow.
wither skeletons.
Wait, where'd you go, Seedog?
So at this point, I've secured myself immunity for this episode. But if I really want to play hard, I've got to be preparing for the future, much in the future. So while everyone else is still in game mode, I've been getting hints that there are still stuff on this island. I mean, there's this huge island that I'm sure is barely explored. And if there's something out there, maybe like an advantage or special gear or a weapon or whatever, something that can help me in the future, I don't want someone else to have that. I want that someone to be me. And I know I've been playing super strategically, but I've got to get the physical part down by winning these immunities. And I've got to make sure I'm prepared for absolutely anything that's thrown at me. I'm digging to spiders, and they're so loud that I can't get to them.
Oh, we can go up here.
Try up. I've lost Seedog at this point.
Oh yeah, I think this is where we actually dug down, Aaron. To get
Oh,
here
wow.
Originally.
Oh. There's a block here.
They sound like
Maybe if
they're
I
right
use
above
the
me.
pick.
Like, do you see my name?
No.
I'm right below you guys.
I think I'm crazy. Seedog is digging to one of the spider dens. And I've dealt with them before. Nearly died, but I didn't. Dealt with them. It's... yeah. But like, this island has really been kind of cool. We always like would work together for actually surviving. Like, we never really got a fire, but we built shelter. We had a farm going, and then we didn't, and now we do again. It's surviving on this island has been. It is still fun, but it's definitely gonna change my outlook on life after this.
So here,
Hey,
how's it going, dude?
hey, man. I'm actually back at the beach.
Yeah, I'm working my way towards there.
Yeah, no, they're talking, so I'm gonna go over here.
It's been a rough couple of days.
Been a rough couple. You have immunity twice in a row.
Well, I don't know. It's
Gosh.
still a lot of like mental stuff, I guess. Mental
Yeah.
time.
Fair. Hey, who are you thinking about voting? I guess I should probably be near you if we're gonna talk about this, though.
I mean, to be honest, I think it's probably between you and Chalky,
Fair.
but I'm not.
You wouldn't think about getting out You wouldn't think about getting out Infernox?
I mean, it's always a possibility, but I don't know. So Error once again is throwing out random people's names. This time just happens to be Infernox. So I mean, if he's telling me like 10 different names, how am I not gonna know which one that he's really gonna vote for? So I mean, I'm really starting not to trust him. But I mean, don't get me wrong, Infernox is definitely a person to watch out for. You know, me and him have been making strategic decisions together for, you know, as long as I can remember. But, you know, I've been thinking almost everyone has wanted me out of this game so far except for one person. And that person is Infernox. So, I mean, sure, this could show his loyalty, but it also says another thing. That he knows he can beat me if it's me and him in the end. He knows this for a fact, and I'm aware that he knows this for a fact, and I know it as well. So, I mean, keeping this in mind, you know, this game is all about timing and, you know, taking people out at the right time in the game, pretty much like a pecking order. Yeah, that's what it is. So, I mean, if something is done at the wrong time, my game could collapse right out from underneath me.
Hey,
Hey, man.
Infernox.
Yes.
What's up?
I know you played the Destruction Idol, and that brought me back into the game, didn't it?
It did.
And I know that I didn't win immunity, so I'm pretty much on the outs right now.
Okay.
But I'm just letting you know that, like, if you do keep me around for just that little bit longer, then I will be like a really strong ally to you two, you and Luigi.
So I'm sitting here and I'm getting this pitch from Chalky. Hey, I'm downtrodden. I'm back in the game. I want you to keep me around. I want to go with you and Luigi, make a final 3 deal, and I think that it's best for all of our games. And I'm thinking to myself, is this best for all of our games? You know, what does the jury think right now? I'm thinking it's the end of the game. I have to figure out what this jury is thinking. But the thing that scares me right now is Chalky knows exactly what the jury is thinking. He just came back from the jury. Does he know something that I don't know? And if he wants to take me and Luigi with him to a final 3, then he probably thinks he can beat us. And that's making me have second thoughts on working with Chalky.
I just really want to stay in. I'm just really.
It's obviously not just my decision though.
I know,
Yeah.
but like,
Has there been
especially seeing as how small of a chance it was that I actually got to come back and play again, I really want like this chance to stay in. If I get out straight away, then it's just.
It's
so
just
you're
kinda like-
saying to go? What are you saying we should do then? Should we go? You're saying to go after
I'm just,
Error then, because he's the only one not here. That's not a me.
yeah, and yeah, Error.
I just really wanted to be in this game, guys. So when Infernox comes and talks to me, I lie to his face. I tell him straight up how desperately I want this, drawing words from Dark Shadowclaw's mouth. I do not care anymore. This is my game, my island, my rules. I'm doing anything I can to get them to keep me.
It just depends, because when you joined, well not joined, but when you arrived at this camp, you were saying you wanted a fresh start. I guess you can define yourself what it means by a fresh start.
And a fresh
that
start,
means to
I
you.
can prove that by voting for Error tonight, because
Mhm.
then it shows that I'm not with the Tonga anymore, and I just really want to play the game.
Yeah. Well, this makes things a little interesting. I mean, Chalky is just sort of breaking down, and it's pretty upsetting. He's sort of reaching out for hope, and I've got the option to sort of hang on or let go. Now, I feel like Chalky in a sense. Way back episodes ago, I heard tales of him and Dark, and I even saw it firsthand of Dark. He didn't really look so hot, and that definitely made me feel bad. But right now, Chalky, I do feel bad for him, but I think, just say he is putting on a charade. If he really did want to stay in the game, I don't think a final plea would really work. It's just sort of like a last minute ditch, and it's not really effective towards me. I do feel bad, but I don't think it's gonna decide anything. I think I'm still gonna decide on my own terms.
You wouldn't, because honestly, I'm honestly nervous about people going after me now. Are you at all going after me, Chalky?
No, no, I want you two to be in the final three with me, and I would willingly just step down at the final three, but I just want this chance to play this little bit again.
I decided to give Chalky a little test, and I asked him, "Hey, has my name been thrown around? What have you heard about me?" And he straight up denies, "Hey, no one's talking about you, buddy. You're good. No one wants to go after you. You're safe. You're 100% safe on my book." I know you're lying. Luigi just told me, "Hey, Error and Chalky want you out." So you've at least had a conversation that, "Hey, I want Infernox out." And it hurts. It really hurts. Okay, I get it. I lied, but it was for the benefit of my alliance. You just come back in the game and you're already making enemies, and I don't think I can work with you if you're gonna lie straight up to my face.
Luigi has assured me he's 100% voting for Infernox this time.
Okay, awesome.
So that means we can take him out.
Hey, come in here. For a Tonga.
For a Tonga. We've got this, dude. We've got this.
We can do this. Oh my god, we can do this. Chalky is telling me a lot that Luigi's voting with us, and I still believe him. If Infernox goes home tonight, I could probably go to the end here because he's a big jury threat, and I may be able to get like a challenge win when I need it.
We also made a fake promise to Luigi about Final 2, and I'm pretty sure he believes it.
Awesome.
So, there you go. We've got this in. Take out Sea Dog the first opportunity we can. Take out
Absolutely.
Luigi, Final 3, preferably.
I have planted my seeds. I have talked to the people I need to talk to. And all that's left to do now is trust. Last time I trusted people in this game, I was blindsided. This is a big thing for me. But I'm 90% sure I can trust Luigi to flip over for this vote. My fate and Error's fate in the rest of this game is all in Luigi's hands. And that's very frightening.
Hey, Luigi.
You know, you didn't throw the immunity. There are a few other things you didn't
I'm
throw.
sorry.
Unrelated, but there are a few names on the plate tonight. What are you thinking of there?
I don't know. I kind of just wanted to ask you the same thing. Where are you at? What are you trying to do?
So, from what I'm thinking, it's obvious that, well, not obvious. Chalky wants to get out Infernox,
Yeah.
and he's kind
pretty
of
sure
relying
Eric's-
on me. Yeah, he's kind of relying on me as the swing vote, but I don't see how
Yeah.
that would benefit me in the game. So, I mean, that wouldn't make any sense. And me and
we're
Infernox
still
were just
going.
deciding. Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
I
what do you
don't.
guys
I still don't like that Infernox kind of lied. Did he tell you about the destruction idol?
No. He did tell me in Game Show at the same time. He told me about the Destruction Idol, but he didn't tell me it was
Yeah.
rocks.
I don't know. It just seemed. He told me the same thing. It just seems
He's
that
definitely being
tiny
secretive.
sense.
So for this vote to work out how I'd like it, I need both Infernox and Luigi to be on the same page. I need them both to vote how I'm voting, and that means, solidifying who we are voting for. But out of those two, Luigi seems to be kind of wavering. Bringing up some tiny amounts of suspicion. He might flip. It's completely his decision, but it's my job. I need to keep both of those people on the same page, and because if one person flips, it only takes one. All this could crumble down to bits.
It's that tiny sense of like just a simple act of like, oh yeah, I left this tiny bit out. That's like, I don't know.
Oops, my bad.
Yeah, it was like that last episode, or the episode before, where we're kind of like, hey, what did you find? And he didn't really tell us.
I just feel like
Yeah.
I feel like if we take him out, in like the grand scheme of things, it's gonna be 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2.
I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, it
'Cause
would,
then from that, it'd probably go to a challenge of some sort. One from us, one from them.
yeah, I don't know, it's weird.
Were you guys trying to decide Chalky or Error?
Me and Phonox, yeah, we were.
What did you guys decide on?
We didn't decide.
You didn't
I
decide?
think we were leaning more towards Chalky though, so.
Okay.
So, I'm a little undecided between the two. Chalky, he's definitely a big jury threat. He's got a big resume for the things that he's done in this game. But like, Era on the other hand, he's one of my good buddies. But as soon as Chalky came back into the game, I felt like I lost Era. I felt like Era sort of jumped ship to a Tonga. Like, he wanted to sort of feel like the older Tonga nostalgia. And I feel like in this game you need to leave that behind. I've definitely stayed with Nafanua, but I've kept a strong alliance throughout the game. And I felt that me and Era definitely had a close relationship, so it sort of hurt seeing him immediately run off to Chalky. Like, we didn't really get to talk one-on-one a whole bunch. So, I'm a little concerned about what to do tonight.
It's up to you guys, honestly. Are you
By
guys?
the way, I'm
I'm
starving.
really nervous
Nice,
because I've been.
please.
I heard my name's been coming up, and I'm really nervous, and I've been ranting to the chat about.
We need to make a
backstabbing.
decision.
We need to
Yeah.
make a decision.
So I think
I trust you guys.
Error's more jury threat, and I think Chalky's better at challenges. I don't know. They're both pretty good.
Okay. So last tribal, I was safe. Nothing to worry about. I had the idol, made a big move. This tribal, I have no clue what's gonna happen. Error and Chalky may be working together. Luigi and Sea-Dog may have a plan. They may have been working with Chalky. I don't know who's better to vote out in this point. Would it be Error? Would it be Chalky? Would people work with me? Is the final three that I set up last time before tribal, is that final three still together? At this point, everyone's kind of been shaky with me. It feels like I'm back in episode 2 where nobody's really giving me a clear answer. And I don't know what's going to happen tonight. And hopefully something doesn't happen to me. This is the first time in a long time that I've been really scared in this game about going home. And I just hope the plan works.
Alright, Hablo tribe, come on in.
Then you put stairs there.
Me too.
Hablo tribe, welcome back to Tribal Council. Take a seat.
Hello. Hey, man.
Back.
Hey, Joe. How's it going?
Introducing
Oh,
our
no.
jury. Kashp. Stig. Cosmic. And Game Show voted out at the last Tribal Council. They will be overseeing your Tribal Council to get the info that they
Sorry, I'm
need.
just looking at the pic.
Alright. So, Chalky, you have come back into the game, last Tribal Council. How is it like integrating back into your tribe?
Not gonna lie, it's a shock to the system, that's for sure. Getting straight back into the latest part of the game is it's definitely an intense situation to find yourself.
And do you think these guys gave you a warm welcome when you came back?
Definitely a warm welcome, but I think tonight we'll find out if that warm welcome was actually just concealing a cold dagger.
Infernox, you played the Destruction Idol last Tribal. Do you think that painted a
Yes.
target on your back at all?
I think it can, yeah. I think people can look at me and say, hey, this person had power and he did something. We need to get him out. I do think people can say that and put the target onto me. I just hope that people, like, I have to say, it did bring someone back into the game, and I hope that they are thankful for it. And I also have to say that if it does, I'm really sorry about it. I'm nervous tonight, honestly. I'm just really
You're not
nervous.
feeling very safe tonight. Alright. Sea-Dog, you won immunity yet again. 2 times in a row.
I did.
You feeling proud of yourself?
I mean, there was a little. Oh, hello. Hello. How you doing? I mean, I'm definitely feeling more confident, more safe. Don't really have to worry. But you know, I'm happy I was able to
You're
win.
not thinking about giving up the necklace to anyone at all? You're not just gonna hand it away like someone else did at a Final 5 in Survivor?
I think I'm gonna keep it.
I think that's a good choice, Sea-Dog. Alright, Luigi. So,
Hey, man.
what's the atmosphere been like back at camp? After the immunity challenge, you all come back. Are names getting chucked around? Do you have any idea where the vote is going tonight?
Sort of. See, it's kind of, you know how they have those like paths and there's a footpath and then you have one that goes left and right and you kind of have to pick which way to go to get you to your destination faster. And that's where I am
So
right
you're
now.
saying you think you're a swing vote?
I don't even know. I'm confused. Too many names have been thrown out at this point. I'm just scared.
Alright, Era, let's weigh in on this. What do you think about all of these names being chucked around? Think you're safe at all?
I've heard my name, which isn't fun, but I don't know.
I mean, you've been hearing your name
If
for the
it's a
past
tongue-
3 tribal councils.
I have, yes. I think even more than that, but it's like if it does do the Nafanua Tonga split, then it's 3-2 and it's one of us, but I don't think it's that.
Alright, well, we'll have to see if you can put that belief to the test. Sea-Dog, you've
Hopefully.
got immunity. You can't be voted out of this game. You don't want to give it to anyone else, so with that, I believe it is time to vote. Chalky, you'll be up first.
Been so long.
Really has.
Hey,
You're a really, really nice guy, and that's why I'm voting for you. It's time to go. Adios.
who's it gonna be? Bailey? Who's it gonna be? That's not a person in the game.
Alright, it's getting down to the wire. Just have to make some key decisions. Hope they work out. You've been in this game. You evaded votes several times now. I think it's time for you to go.
For once, I think I'm safe. I really, really hope I'm safe.
Error and Chalky, they both play dirty, they both lie, they both deceive, and they both backstab each other. They don't have any source of loyalty. And I hope they realize that loyalty is the most important thing. Because loyalty is the most important thing to me right now.
Alright, Hablo Tribe, I'll go tally the votes. Alright, Hablo Tribe, if anybody has the hidden immunity idol and they'd want to play it, now would be the final chance in this game to do so. Alright,
No one had the
once the votes
No one had the Nafanua idol. That's interesting.
once the votes have been read,
Alright.
the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. The first vote is for Error.
Figures.
Second vote is for Error. The third vote is for Infernox. fourth vote, Infernox. 2 votes Infernox, 2 votes Error,
Trust you guys.
1 vote left.
Trust you
Go away.
guys.
Come on.
The 8th person voted out of Minecraft Survivor, Tagata Toe Ola, and the 5th member of our jury, Error. Error.
Oh.
Couldn't trust Luigi. It was Luigi.
I love you
After
guys.
so many
I
tribal
love you
councils,
guys.
you need to give me a banner.
Sorry,
I
Eric.
love you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna say right now, if Fernox makes it to the end, he has my vote. Get him out.
Error. Error.
Sorry.
The tribe has spoken.
Yep.
It's time for you to go.
I'm not kidding. Getting Fernox out. He has my vote.
Oh shit.
Good luck, Chalky.
Thanks.
Well, by a close vote, Chalky, it looks like you are on the bottom. But as you know, cracks form in the most unruly of alliances, and this is an individual game. Only one of
It's
you
fine,
can win
bro.
the title of sole survivor.
It's fine, Probes. I'm used to being on the bottom.
Pick up your banners, head back to camp. Good night.
Okay.
Jury, you can also head out. Good night.
I'm not kidding. If I make it to the end, Infernox has my vote. They need to get him out. I hope Chalky makes it. God damn it, Sea-Dog got so many immunities, and can't trust Luigi. Thought I could. That was... I didn't want to trust him with Chalky. Chalky... I hope he wins.
Next time on Survivor. The final 4 of Chalky, Infernox, Sea-Dog, and Luigi face one of the toughest challenges they've had to endure. Collecting their own gear, it turns into a battle royale where only the victor will emerge with immunity. And for the 3 players who don't earn that coveted immunity, it could be the end of their games right before the finale. Who will fall at the final hurdle? Find out next week on Minecraft Survivor Tagata Toe Ola.